Something about my industry is that a lot of people will put needless things on their cameras and use mics and different tools that are totally overkill and not that important in order to make the process seem more complicated so that the client will be like, wow, I paid thousands of dollars and you showed up with like this whole rig and it had like this big battery on the back and a big mic, and like someone like me would be able to look at it and be like, oh, like I know what every single piece of equipment does. And the client has no idea. So they just see like this big rig and it looks super impressive and they feel like I paid a lot and now I'm getting a lot. And it's like a little bit sad to see because one, the client should really understand the value that they're getting and not have like needless dressing up of the process to make it look more complicated. I've actually found that my clients who are better educated, who can do things like I'll send them out a Photoshop file and they'll go edit it themselves, and who have tried lining up audio by themselves and have tried filming with multiple cameras and realized what goes into the process, and then they're like, okay, Mendy takes care of all that for me. I never have to think about all these things that I would have had to think about otherwise. And I've actually found that my clients who understand what goes into the process appreciate and value what we do way more. So I think like having this like pretense and this fakeness around, oh, it's such a complicated process. Look how big my camera is. Look how big the lens is and how like cool my gear is. It's what people should know is like you could literally just have the camera and a lens on a tripod and it's gonna do the same exact thing as when you have a V-mount battery and the whole screen and the mics and everything. It's literally the same exact thing. When I say it's the same exact thing, some people might like come after me in the comments, be like, no, I actually have a recorder and a battery and I have all these things on the go and I could go straight from the tripod to something else. And I think for most corporate shoots, like you don't need half of those things. And it's really just there to try and present more value that is like not necessary. So instead we focus on the value that we're delivering is really has nothing to do with the cameras. It's what is this media going to do for you after the fact. When we're done editing and it's time for you to go and post and get your message out there, how big of a splash is that going to make? How far is this media going to go? That's the value that we really want to present, and that's what we focus on here at Emerald Media.